20 Lies Movies Taught You. Movies are amazing. They give us car chases, epic fights, daring escapes, and explosions big enough to destroy half a city. But here's the thing, Hollywood bends reality. A lot. Some things movies show are so unrealistic that if you tried them in real life, you'd probably be very confused or very dead. From silencers and quicksand to hacking scenes and exploding cars. Here are 20 lies movies taught you. 20. Silencers make guns whisper quiet. In movies, a gun with a silencer goes pew. Pew barely louder than a stapler. In reality, silencers, properly called suppressors, only reduce the sound a little. A suppressed gunshot can still be around 110 to 130 decibels, which is roughly as loud as a chainsaw or jackhammer. So no, you're not secretly eliminating enemies in a crowded subway without anyone noticing. 19. Quicksand instantly swallows people. Movies treat quicksand like nature's version of a trapdoor. Step in, and you're slowly dragged under until you disappear forever. But in reality, quicksand is denser than the human body, which means most people would actually float instead of sinking completely. You can get stuck, but being sucked under completely is extremely unlikely. The real danger is dehydration, exhaustion, or rising tides. 18. Cars explode after every crash. In action movies, if a car crashes, it explodes. If someone shoots a car, it explodes. If a car falls off a cliff, it explodes before it even hits the ground. But real cars almost never explode in accidents. Fuel tanks are designed with safety systems that prevent ignition. Fires can happen, but Hollywood fireballs are mostly just extra gasoline and movie magic. 17. Defibrillators restart a flatlined heart. You've seen it 100 times. Someone flatlines. A doctor yells clear. Zap, they're alive again. But defibrillators don't restart a stopped heart. They reset abnormal heart rhythms, like ventricular fibrillation. If the heart has completely stopped, CPR and medication are usually needed first. 16. Hacking takes 10 seconds. Movie hacker types aggressively 4-5 seconds. Real hacking is way less dramatic. Breaking into a system can take hours, days, or even months, and often involves researching vulnerabilities, phishing, or exploiting software flaws. Most real hackers are patient, not keyboard smashing geniuses with glowing screens. 15. Bullets send people flying. In movies, someone gets shot, and they fly backwards across the room. Physics says otherwise. If a bullet had enough force to launch someone backwards like that, the recoil would launch the shooter backwards too. In reality, people typically collapse or stumble, not fly through windows. 14. Shooting a gas tank makes it explode. Action movies love this one. Hero shoots a gas tank. Boom! But liquid gasoline doesn't explode easily. It's actually gasoline vapor mixed with air that's flammable, and a bullet alone usually won't ignite it. So sorry, action heroes, no instant fireball. 13. Chloroform knocks someone out instantly. Kidnap scenes love this trick. A cloth appears 3 seconds later. The victim is unconscious. But real chloroform would take several minutes to knock someone out, even under controlled medical conditions. And using it like that is incredibly dangerous. Movies skip the realism and the paperwork. 12. Laser beams are always visible. Sci-fi movies show lasers as bright glowing lines shooting through the air, but real lasers are usually invisible. You only see the beam if dust, smoke, or particles scatter the light, which means most real laser weapons, if they existed, would be invisible. 11. Hiding behind a car door stops bullets. Movie shootout logic. Hide behind a car door and you're safe. Reality check. Most car doors are thin metal and plastic, and bullets can easily pass through them. The only part of a car that really provides protection. The engine block. 10. Explosions throw people across rooms. Hollywood explosions send characters flying through the air. In reality, explosions usually cause severe burns, shock waves, and debris injuries, not dramatic backward launches. The blast pressure hits extremely fast, often before someone could even react. 9. DNA results are instant. Crime shows love this. Detective submits DNA. 2 minutes later, we got a match. Real forensic analysis takes days or weeks, especially with lab backlogs. Science is powerful, but it's not instant. 8. You can outrun an explosion. Movie heroes do this all the time. Run away in slow motion. Explosion behind them. But explosion shockwaves travel far faster than humans can run. Your best chance is taking cover, not sprinting away. 7. Shooting a padlock opens it. Hollywood loves the dramatic lock shot. Bang, door opens. But padlocks are made of hardened steel. A handgun bullet usually won't break them open, and may even ricochet. Real breaching teams use specialized tools or shotguns, not pistols. 6. Snipers work alone. Movies show lone snipers assembling rifles dramatically on rooftops. In reality, snipers usually work in two-person teams, the shooter, the spotter. The spotter calculates wind, distance, and environmental factors. It's teamwork, not a solo act. 5. Space explosions are loud. Sci-fi movies make space battles sound like fireworks. But space is a vacuum, and sound needs air or another medium to travel through. So explosions in space would be completely silent. No roaring fireballs, no booming shockwaves, just silence. For people can hold their breath for 5 minutes. Movies show characters swimming underwater forever. But the average person can only hold their breath 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Anything longer requires special training. 3. Lie detectors always tell the truth. In movies, the polygraph machine is the ultimate truth detector. But polygraphs actually measure stress responses, not lies. An anxious, truthful person can fail. A calm liar can pass. That's why polygraph results are often not admissible in court. 2. You always get one phone call after arrest. Movies make it sound like the law guarantees exactly one phone call, but laws vary by location. In many places, people may be allowed multiple calls, or none immediately depending on procedures. So the dramatic "I want my one phone call" line isn't really accurate. When heroes walk away from explosions. Hollywood rule number 1, never look at the explosion. Just walk away slowly, in sunglasses. In real life, you'd be dealing with heat, shockwaves, and flying debris. Walking calmly away would be the least of your problems. But let's be honest. It does look cool. Movies lie to us all the time, but honestly, that's part of the fun. Because if films followed real physics and real procedures, most action movies would be about waiting for lab results and filling out paperwork. And nobody wants to watch that. So the next time you see a silent gunshot, or a hacker break into the Pentagon in 10 seconds, just remember, Hollywood is amazing at storytelling, but not always at reality. If you enjoy fascinating facts like these, subscribe for more videos.